Hello everyone, welcome to my third day edition for this week. And as I have already said in my first day edition, I will be covering about the gap or the problem that I have found in a company, specifically Amazon, and I'm going to say how I will improve them based on my last third day edition. So let's go into the topic then. The two things that I want Amazon to improve, or I want to improve for Amazon, this is my opinion only, but first is the complex order management system, meaning that the management of the order, like not the order things like that, but the order, when a customer order the products and things like that, the management system, the supply chain. Well, it don't really work out for me because if you notice, it took quite a long time for an Amazon product to be delivered too, right? Well, a part of that, I will cover that first. So let's say the order system. No, not order. Let's say ordering system. So what is the first problem? The first problem, well, ordering system is too specific. I'm sorry about this, but let's change the name to supply chain management. So I have already covered a bit about this in my initial third day edition, but here first is the drivers have to pack the products, meaning that you see the van of Amazon, right? So there are a lot of products and delivery items on there, but the drivers, it is actually the driver who has to pack the item and the delivery items and the products onto the van. It may increase the delivery time by a day, and it can decrease customer satisfaction. So this is quite a big problem for, I think, in my personal opinion. And the order system is quite complex too. Like they can, if it were me, if I want to bring out a solution to this, I would just say automate it all. So I mean, like, design a robot, a smart thinking robot, or things like that, or an AI, things like that. Well, and then you can place like, if they scan on there is in an area, right? It will place the products in an area. Now, if you are on Amazon, it won't place the product in an area. It places from area to area. It is far away, like it's isolated. But if we have a system, we don't have to go manually picking each item and put in our van so that we can be close. Actually, we can design a system that can identify where that delivery is from, and so where the delivery is delivered to. And so we can go in around the area. For example, it is not separated like this, but it's now clumped, very clumped together. So it took less time to actually deliver products from product to products. So the delivery time, the driving process took a lot of time. But when we reduce that, it may increase the customer satisfaction. So that is the supply chain management. So first solution then. Solution 1. Automate. Make an automated sorting system. Alright. Okay, so next let's go to the second thing, which is high selling fees. So you don't know it, you probably don't know it, but when a company or an outside source, perhaps let's take it as me as an example. If I want to sell a product on Amazon, I have to pay a fee. It is called a selling fee. And so when the selling fee of Amazon is pretty high actually. A lot of people has complained about the fee of the Amazon, and Mrs. has said that if the Amazon system, it automatically updated the products based on the customer likelihood to come back and buy the product again. So for example, the selling fee may the selling fees, it may be about $10, and then people went back to get the products again. They see that the product went from $10 to $54, for example. And so it is not that of a dramatic increase, but I take that as an example. The system knows that there is a likelihood that the user will come back and buy the product. And so when the user come back, it increase the price. But if for example I'm selling the product, I didn't increase its price. It is just $9. Initially it was $1 a selling fee. Now 54 minus 9, it is about $45 selling fees. It is not that really high, but it's just to say that Amazon it automatically increased the selling fee of that without the seller opinion. So what are my solutions to this then? Solution 2. Keep it constant. So what I mean by keeping it constant is that you can increase the product by a few cents. For example, don't increase the high paying fees by an a big amount. So it can go the amount of interest, because interest is keeping increasing, right? So the high paying fee and the fees has to keep increasing, and so they need to be a constant, but keep them less noticeable, so the user will be more likely to buy the product. I'm a user myself. If I bought a product and I see that it's too high now, I bought it and it's only about 200,000 VND, now it's 500,000 VND, without me noticing in just a few months, I would say, the shop, it has increased the price too much. And so I will stop buying from that shop, from that product. I may go to another selling website like eBay, Shopee thing, and other websites, and so Amazon will lose their customers, and also the seller too. So keep the prices, it is the prices. Selling prices or selling fees constant. That is my solution. So that is my 2 solutions. Very simple but very effective. These 2 I think play a major role in the development of a marketplace, an online marketplace. And I think that is all for my 30th edition for this week. Thank you for listening and see you next time.